Okay, you guys, a few days ago I made a video about the best cool tech under 50. Today I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to show you useful tech because I rewatched that video and I realized I left out a bunch of really cool things that I use on a daily basis. But just before we begin, a very important news for you guys. I spent some time yesterday creating an Amazon storefront for you. So if you feel like supporting the channel, you can enter the Amazon storefront down in the description below. And in that storefront, I will have all the items that I recommend, all the items we review on the channel, and that is including all of today's items. They will all be in the storefront. So if you feel like supporting the channel, enter the storefront, buy something through the storefront, and you don't pay anything extra, but the channel gets a little bit in return. Same thing with the affiliate links. If you ever feel like buying anything on Amazon and feel like supporting the channel while you're at it, use the affiliate links to buy whatever you need. Thank you to everyone that has used the Amazon affiliate links to this day. It means a lot to me and it helps out the channel. So without further ado, let's move right into the video. So the first item we have on our list is magnetic connectors. Now I've spoken about these in the past because they are very important on the Oculus Quest, since the Oculus Quest connector is very, very fragile for some reason. So I bought these magnetic connectors that you can stick into USB-C, Lightning, micro USB, and that basically, number one, protects your charging port because you don't have to take the connectors in and out when you're trying to charge your phone. And if this wears out, you just get another one because you can buy these separately. And not only that, it means you can use one cable for all your devices. So if I want to sync my phone with my computer, I have this extremely long 2-meter cable. I just grab it, connect my phone. There we go. And same thing with the iPhone. If I want to sync the iPhone, grab the phone, grab the cable. Boom, there it goes. Same cable for everything. And it's absolutely great because it means you don't have to go buying a ton of different cables. And if you're like me and you connect your devices to your computer a lot, well, here you go. This will make your life so much easier, not having to have either two cables or switching them constantly. Next item we have on our list is my brand new iFixit kit. Now this cost me €35 and oh my god, is it worth it. You know, I've been hearing a lot about these and I finally pulled the trigger. And so far I have been using my Xiaomi Mia or something like that toolkit. And it has been doing me great, but it was missing a few of the tips. And that cost me €25. And compared to this, unfortunately that lacks. If you're into tech, like me, you know tech breaks. And when tech breaks, not always do you want to be waiting for it to get repaired. And sometimes you just want to get the job done yourself. Not only that, but sometimes the job is simple enough to do it yourself. Well, the iFixit toolkit has all the tools you will ever need to repair your devices. Literally everything. It even has that weird triangular screwdriver that my Xiaomi Mia toolkit didn't have for repairing iPhones. Because you know, it's Apple. They have different screws for everything. If you guys ever feel like repairing your own stuff, this is definitely the toolkit to go. And it has everything you will ever need, therefore you will not be replacing this for a while. So it's totally worth the €35 you'll be paying for it. Now there's going to be quite a few Anker things in this video, and that's just because Anker is such an incredibly amazing company. So here we have the Anker Fast Wireless Charger. Basically what it is if you haven't heard of wireless chargers before, if your phone supports it, you can just drop it right onto the wireless charger and it'll charge your phone. So I'm using this for my iPhone right now because I'm using the magnetic connector for my phone at my bed. So when I'm going to sleep, I just slap the iPhone onto the wireless charger and it charges overnight. And these things are super useful if you just want to be literally able to slap your phone on and pick it up and leave. So that's why these things are absolutely great. And if your phone supports it, I would definitely recommend trying these out. They're not very expensive. In fact, they could be only €25 or they could be less, depending on whether you want fast charging or not. Next thing we have is this. This is actually already on the Amazon storefront, but I will be putting it into the new list called Useful Tech Under 50. Basically, what it is it's a little case for all your SD cards and micro SD cards. And if you do a lot of videos, a lot of photography, and if your phone supports micro SD cards, you might want to be able to switch them on the go. Now, everybody knows that carrying around micro SD cards loose in your bag is not a good idea. This thing didn't cost me a lot, and it's extremely helpful. You can put full-blown SD cards in it, you can put micro SD cards in it, and it fits a lot of them. In fact, you could put a micro SD card underneath an SD card and still put both of them into one slot. Then when it closes, it's also watertight, so you don't have to worry about this thing getting damaged in the rain or if you're in a wet environment. Great little accessory to keep your micro SD cards and SD cards safe. Next thing we have on our list is this. I bought this last year for our summer trip, and oh my god, was it useful. This is my Anker Power Core. Now, I believe if you've heard of Anker, this is what you've heard them for. Oh look, there's my other magnetic connector. Anker makes incredibly powerful power banks, and I mean incredibly. This thing has Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, it has Power IQ IQ, meaning it can also fast charge your iPhones, and it also has quick charge itself. So this thing will charge super fast. This is the Anker PowerCore Speed 20,000, meaning it has 20,000 milliamp hours. That could charge my phone like 5 times, and that's exactly why I bought it. This thing has enough power to power my phone, my other phone, and a bunch of other devices while it's at it, while I'm on a trip. That's exactly why I bought it. I didn't want my devices dying if I'm using the GPS, if I'm using the mobile data, when I'm on a trip somewhere where I don't know where I am, which is why I'd be using GPS and all the other power-hungry features on my phone. This thing has been a lifesaver, and I definitely recommend, if you're going for a power bank, spend that extra cash and get yourself an Anker power bank, because these things will last you a very long time. They are incredibly premium feeling, and they have really cool features that the cheaper power banks wouldn't have. So once again, if you're interested in one of these, all the Anker products I'm talking about today will be on the storefront. Oh, and also this isn't sponsored by Anker. I did email them asking if they want to send over some stuff for review, so I guess we'll see what happens there. It would be really cool if they said yes. Next thing we have on our list, and I won't be taking it out unfortunately because it's plugged in and I really don't want to take it out, is the Anker Power Bricks. And oh my god, if you guys have a lot of devices to power, like I clearly do, and you don't want to be plugging in multiple power bricks into your wall because that's just a pain, you can get yourself an Anker Power Brick. And again, these will be down on the storefront. Basically what they are is they allow you to plug multiple devices into one power brick, and they have multiple USB ports, and depending on which one you choose, you could also get a USB-C port there. That's actually the one I have. I have a USB-C to USB-C cable powering my phone, Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. Then I also have 2 other devices connected to the same power brick. Now that is saving me a lot of space and a lot of pain plugging in more than one power brick. The next thing on our list is this thing, and this thing has been a lifesaver, and you might be like, what the hell? Why are you showing us this? Well, that is because a lot of people have these. These are basically SD card and micro SD card to USB adapters, but what a lot of people don't know is the one you have might not be USB 3.0. This is USB 3.0, meaning its transfer speeds can exceed 100 megabytes. Now, of course, you might be like, why do I need that? Well, with file sizes getting a lot larger nowadays, this helps me out a lot, especially when I'm recording in 4K. This speeds the process of transferring the stuff from my camera, from my phone, a lot faster to my computer. Now, of course, you will need a micro SD card to support that. So, along with this, we have the SanDisk 128 gigabyte class 10 U1 micro SD card. Because this is class 10 and U1, it'll record all your footage in 4K, no problem whatsoever. You also get an SD card adapter with it to fit into a camera like the G7. It has a ton of storage, and what a lot of you may not know is it is in fact under 50 euro. It is in fact under 20 euro. Micro SD cards have gotten so much cheaper. You can get an 128 gigabyte one for under 20 euro. How amazing is that? I had to pull the trigger on this one. And the last thing we have on our list is Noctua fans. Now, I use Noctua fans on a daily basis on my NAS because that thing runs 24/7 and it actually runs right above my head up there. So if I wanted to go to sleep, it was absolutely impossible. So, you know, I read a lot about Noctua fans. I heard a lot of Noctua fans from Linus, and I decided, you know what, let's pull the trigger. And I bought 2 Noctua fans, replaced the fan in my power supply, and replaced the fan on the NAS itself. It is now pretty much completely silent, and you don't really feel the actual power of Noctua fans until you get them. They're absolutely silent and incredible for bringing your noise levels down. So if you have a noisy computer and you want to bring that noise down, get yourself some Noctua fans. Can't forget the most useful tech item of all, the mug. Buy it now. So guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. If you disliked it, I guess this button works as well, but make sure to tell me why in the comment section below. Remember, you guys, if you want to support the channel, check out the storefronts, buy your stuff through our affiliate links. So you guys, this is the Amazon storefront. This is the American storefront, where as you can see, I have posted all my favorite and pretty damn affordable audio gear, smart home devices, affordable video gear, which is what I use to record my videos on a daily basis, and of course, all our favorite virtual reality accessories. As you can see over here, it says the Mystical earns money from the storefront. So basically, anything you buy through the storefront, I get a little bit of that in return. So if you feel like supporting the channel, here you go. If you open up any of these, as you can see, it shows you the audio gear. You open up the virtual reality accessories, it shows you all our virtual reality accessories. You click on one and it brings you straight to the page where you can purchase. Now, of course, we also have a UK store, exact same thing. I just haven't posted the Boost Your Internet into the US store yet. But basically, these are all the devices I use to get the most out of my internet. And as you can see, there's 2 access points here. We have the Unify one, but in case you don't want the Unify one, that one is a little bit harder to set up. You have this one here by Zyxel or Zixel. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but exact same thing. All the affordable video gear, the virtual reality accessories. I have basically put everything into a really nice page for you guys so that it's easier to find. And I will be updating these lists every time we make a video. And if you are not yet subscribed, I post tech videos daily and VR videos on Mondays and Fridays. So make sure to follow me on my social media here and here. Join our Discord where we have a constantly growing community and we talk about literally anything. Join our Reddit where I want to see you posting your spicy memes, and smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next one. Peace.